Beaver Dam Lake to Horicon Marsh and everywhere in between, we're talking about what's important in your hometown. This is Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
We are kicking off the week with a group of talented ladies. Excited here to soon be introducing you to our guests this morning on Hometown Today as we head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. We have Christina Frake that is with us, along with Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron, and we'll be talking about some of the different opportunities available for kids to enjoy, immerse themselves in some great things at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, between the One Voice Children's Chorus, the Class Act Youth Drama Classes. When David was here with us last week, he was talking about these specific classes, the Class Act Youth Drama Classes for kids grades 2 through 5, and Acting Up Youth Drama Club. I just love what that is titled, appropriately so, for grades 6 and 8. So we'll learn what those classes and opportunities are all about as we get to know our guests here this morning on Hometown Today, which is presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful, historic downtown Beaver Dam. There is an excessive heat warning that remains in effect until 1 o'clock this afternoon until 8 p.m. this evening. It is going to be excessively hot today and tomorrow, so please be aware of this. If you work outside, if you're planning on doing any activities outside, it's dangerously hot when it gets to be like this, and those heat index values really what creates these dangers. They'll be right between 102 and 109 today, so please be safe if you are out, and of course a lot of sunshine today. Wondering if it's going to be kind of hazy outside as the day goes on, because it is going to be so hot. Our actual high will be right around 92, but again, those heat index values in the triple digits. And tonight, few clouds hanging with us. There will be a chance for a shower or thunderstorm. Our low right around 74. And tomorrow, another excessively hot day, an excessive heat watch in effect tomorrow as well, during that same time frame, 1 p.m. to 8 p.m. Sunny and 76 right now in Beaver Dam. Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful, historic downtown Beaver Dam. We will head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater next here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Secret, it is going to be super duper, really super duper hot today. An excessive heat warning remains in effect until 8 o'clock, specifically between 1 o'clock this afternoon and 8 o'clock tonight. So dangerously hot conditions. Please stay hydrated with water. That is your best friend on days like today and tomorrow. The heat conditions are really expected to hit those values between 102 and 109 on top of our high of 92. It is sunny and beautiful right now, 76 degrees throughout Beaver Dam. I'm Amy Hudson in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. Easy for you to bring up the stream. You can do that by clicking on the Daily Dodge TV tab when you are on dailydodge.com, and you can also subscribe to Daily Dodge TV on our YouTube channel. And when you do that, please remember to click the notifications icon so you don't miss any of the updates when we are live in the Daily Dodge TV studios here at 100 Bill McCullum Way or out and about covering many local events. Happy to welcome our three guests to Hometown today as we head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. This morning we'll be talking with and getting to know Christina Frake, Judy Pierce, and Judy Heffron. Good morning and happy Monday, ladies.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness. We're going to actually make our way. We're going to start with Christina here this morning. And you had shared before we hit the air that you've been on Community Comment before, but this is your first time on Hometown today.
Yes, I had to shower and make sure, I didn't have the messy bun today.
Oh my goodness. Everybody looks great. And Monday gets here so quickly. The weekends go by so fast, and it is a little extra pressure when we know we're going to be streaming live on video, but we're all gorgeous, all right? And we know what we're talking about.
Get it.
It is back to school time. I know Ninja, who's producing the show for us here in the Daily Dodge TV studio, was sharing about his kiddos getting ready to be at school and the fun checking off of all the supplies and everything that you need, and then there's the clothes and the snacks, and it's a really busy time for families, but super important to make the time for those learning experiences that we get to have. And there's a lot of great classes and opportunities coming up for kids at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. And one of our guests that couldn't be with us today, Naomi, she was going to focus on, I love the name of this class, the Acting Up Youth Drama Club.
Yes.
This is specifically for kids in those grades where they tend to act up a little bit, our middle schoolers from grades 6 to 8. And in Naomi's absence, you have graciously offered to fill us in and let us know, Christina, what's happening with the Acting Up Youth Drama Club for those kids. But let's get to know you first.
Yes.
Where's your hometown? Where are you from?
I'm from Beaver Dam.
All right.
So, I did want to do just a quick small shout out to my two boys because they're listening right now. They're 3 and 5, Connell and Kieran. So they're listening. Hi, boys.
Connell and Kieran. That's a big deal.
Yes.
Mom's on the radio this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet your house is busy too every day with those boys. It's good though.
Mm-hmm.
So how did you get to be involved with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater?
I started probably in high school. I was part of the drama club at high school. I had some friends that said, hey, come on over, try audition. I started off backstage and then got enough courage to be on stage. But currently my new role here at BDACT is I'm volunteer coordinator.
Oh,
so
great.
That's exciting.
And there's always a lot of great volunteer opportunities too.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
We can talk about some of those this morning as well, because there's also perks that go along with being a volunteer at BDACT. So Acting Up, this is specifically for those kids in grades 6 through 8. And you probably know this, being involved since high school, it really helps with kids' confidence.
Yes.
And helps with those social skills. So tell us about Acting Up, the youth drama club for these kids.
Yeah, so Acting Up again through grades 6 or 8, learning the basics of theater. Theater's a growing practice, so even though if you think that you've done acting classes in the elementary school, you still things to learn and grow from, but it's the basics of theater, whether it's acting, staging, character development, physical and vocal expression. So they learn those kind of things to more in-depth degree than our elementary school class does.
Okay, very good. Do you have a favorite out of all the? Do you have a favorite? Even though this is really Naomi's specialty, but when you get to work with a group of kids, when all those things that you just listed there that are really theater basics, those are big deals. Especially like for me, like vocal expression, just being on the air every day, not only picking your words wisely, but saying them the way that they need to be said.
Yeah, if I had to pick like a favorite game, for me personally, anytime we have to do some kind of improv or on the spot thinking, I don't think I'm good at that. So I like to continue to practice that. And sometimes being terrified is like exciting and new,
That adrenaline that
kicks in. Yeah.
And
it's
whether it's bad.
And it's hard to be funny on purpose. So like
and when you really try, I think oftentimes that is when it falls flat.
Yes, right. So those are probably my favorite games, but in general, I think it's really fun to see the gears turning in the kids' heads when they try a game, and then it's our second time playing the game because they're like, oh, I know what to expect, and then they still are like, oh, this is hard, this is or work to get it to be. I'm trying to think of a specific one, but like any kind of tongue twister, no matter how many times you do them, they're still hard to say.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They really are. That's Christina Frake. She is a volunteer coordinator with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, and she's also filling us in on what we need to know regarding the Acting Up Drama Club. This is specifically for kids in grades 6 through 8, available through Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. You can always get information on great classes like this or the shows at BDACT.org. How do folks get involved? Like if they want to get their kids signed up and what do they need to know about that, Christina?
Yes, so at bdact.org/classes. Otherwise, if you go to the BDACT website, you will see on the homepage there will be classes there, and if you click on it, you'll see all 3 of the classes that we have here. You can click on the one that you want, and registration is there.
Really easy.
Yes,
Yeah.
and Acting Up does start September 19th.
Oh my goodness, that'll be here before we know it, even though that's about 3 weeks away, 4 weeks away. This year has just gone by so fast. When are the classes happening?
They'll be on Thursdays from 5 p.m. to 6:15 p.m.
Okay. And again, those start September 19th. They'll go through mid-March. And BDACT.org is the go-to place for all of those specifics and for parents to get their kids signed up there as well.
Yes.
Okay. See, you did great handling the info for Naomi. I wonder if she's listening this morning in addition to your 2 boys.
Yes.
Christina Frake with us here this morning on Hometown Today, along with Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron. We are focused on back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, and we'll be talking with both of the Judys and Christina again a little bit here in the show. Brewers are off. They are taking a day of rest before they kick off a series in Milwaukee tomorrow as they host the Giants. And of course, we'll have that action for you starting with a pregame show tomorrow night at 6:35 and the first pitch at 7:05. And again, no Brewers today or tonight. They will be back in action here on your home for the Milwaukee Brewers tomorrow night. Hometown Today brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam and presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more. And even though we're laughing about how quickly all the days go by, the weeks go by, now really is the time to start thinking about those projects that you want to complete by the end of the year, whether that is flooring throughout your home, maybe it is upgrades in your bathroom or your kitchen. The team at Professional Floor Covering can help you with those things, all of those things. And right now, 12 months interest-free on all of the flooring at Professional Floor Covering. So whether it's LVP, that luxury vinyl plank that you're hoping to put in a few rooms throughout your home, maybe it's porcelain tile, vinyl, carpet, you will find top brands that you know and trust for every look and need throughout your home at Professional Floor Covering. And yes, they can help you with those things in the bathroom that you keep putting off. If you want that bathtub gone, you're just tired of stepping over it, get it out. It really is easy for the team at Professional Floor Covering to make that happen for you. Get that bathtub gone and put in a nice, beautiful walk-in shower, help you feel safe and comfortable in your home. And once you get that walk-in shower, well, waterproof flooring, get a new vanity. They can help you with all of those things. So stop in to the showroom at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam. Have that free in-store consultation with Randy and the team, and they will bring your ideas to life. Professional floor covering, your floor, and so much more. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing you Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It is back to school time. You can't deny it. It is happening no matter how much you want to hold on to summer. We are heading back to school this morning on Hometown Today with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. And a sincere note of thanks to our guests for making the time to come in this morning. We have with us Christina Frake, Judy Pierce, and Judy Heffron. And it's nice to start the week off with a power panel of women here this morning. How are you feeling about this, Ninja? Christina was filling us in earlier on the Acting Up Youth Drama Club for Kids. This is specifically for those students in grades 6 to 8, and there are other opportunities available, other classes. We'll be talking with Judy Heffron as we dive into the specifics of the One Voice Children's Chorus that is led by Judy. And right here, right now, we're going to dive in and get some details, find out what we need to know about the Class Act youth drama classes for kids specifically in grades 2 to are a retired educator, and that you have been involved with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater since the very beginning.
No.
Oh, look at this. Look at my notes right there.
Well, that
Right there.
very beginning, it does say
Should we
that.
get Emily on the phone?
Well, it probably seems like that. And the person that used to be here and do interviews with us,
Yeah.
he would always say, "Now, Judy, you've been involved since the very beginning. You probably started things." And I said, no. I mean, I'm getting older, but, well, because the very beginning, the regular theater was in 64, and the very beginning of Telltale was in 74.
Okay.
And I started in 83.
Got it. Oh, see, there's a big difference there.
There is.
See,
isn't
we are
there?
we are clarifying these things for the record this morning.
It was 9 years later, if my math is still good. But no, I have been involved since 83. Mainly got involved because my two kids. My oldest daughter, Amy, was able to start with Telltale because, well, years ago it was like 2nd through 8th.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was a big range. And then as we got more kids, we broke it down into smaller sections.
Okay.
So she got involved, and then I helped with either publicity or, I didn't do much with costumes that Judy Heffron's very good at. But I did help with all, like props and things like that.
Yeah.
And then my second daughter got involved a couple years later. So that was how I got involved with it all. And then Annette Camps, who actually helped start in 64, the whole theater, with other people, she tried to get me to direct. So she was my mentor. And so then I started directing plays, and she helped me figure out, how to schedule rehearsals and all that kind of stuff. I probably still have those papers that she shared with me.
Oh.
And so then I actually directed probably 24 children's plays over the years.
Oh my goodness, that's great.
So we did. So that was my main involvement. Last one I directed was in 2019.
Okay.
I had retired in like 2015 and came back, and so like 2019. So I've enjoyed that. Now I basically, besides doing the acting class with Christina, I basically produce shows,
Okay.
getting all the committees together and things like that, and find people like Judy Heffron to work on costumes and things. But so that was my main involvement, and I've enjoyed it. It's just a lot of times people get involved when their kids are in it, which is wonderful because we get parents involved in everything. But then, some of us just stick with it and continue it when you have grandchildren involved, which
Yeah.
happened with the ones that live here. And so that's kind of how I got involved. And I did teach school, like you said. So I loved working with the kids too.
What did you teach?
I taught mainly first grade,
Okay.
and then I switched to second grade. And then when I retired, I subbed for like 10 years.
Wow.
And then until the pandemic hit, and then I kind of got out of that. And
Yeah.
then once you're out of it, and I'm a night person, so when you get a call at 6:30 in the morning to sub, and I'm going like, I went to bed at 1, and I probably shouldn't have.
I probably shouldn't be around children.
But yes, I might be too crabby. But anyway, now I lost my train of focus. So that's what I did. And then when I subbed, I taught at the Catholic school in town. So then I would do any grades. And it's kind of funny because my granddaughter, Alana, said to me, this was later, "Grandma, aren't you kind of old to sub in Phi Ed?"
Oh my goodness.
You
How
know.
did you respond to that?
I said probably, because you need to bring in, carry in the mats and all that kind of
Sure.
stuff, and you
It's a
have to
lot.
have kids help you, because,
Yes.
but, so she was just trying to be good to me,
Oh, how sweet is that?
But anyway,
It's Judy Pierce. She is with us here this morning as we head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater Class Act Youth Drama Classes. This is specifically available for kids in grades 2nd to 5th grade. What do we need to know, Judy Pierce?
well, actually, Christina and I co-teach that. We work together, and that works out very well. And actually, Christina got that started because she brought a proposal. Do you want to mention that a little bit?
Yeah, how did it all start?
Sure. I had someone send me an email about someone was looking for like a acting coach for a student. I brought it up to the board asking about renting a room, and they were like, we want at least 5 students. And I said, okay. So kind of put it together from there. But while I was on the call, Judy was part of the selection committee, and she, when I was showing like the lesson plan ideas that I had, she's like, I have that same book. I'll teach it with you.
Oh,
and
that's
so,
wonderful.
yeah, so it just
And
kind
we're
of
on
came
our
together.
4th year?
Maybe I think it's third
Third?
year, but 4th like semester like of
Yeah.
students.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah.
That's great how that
So it worked
sparked.
out.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah.
we knew each other a little bit, but not, you
Yeah.
know, just to see each other at the theater.
Yeah.
And so it's, you know, it's worked out well because she's got the youth and I've got,
The
since
experience.
83, all the experience. Yes, the experience. But no, so that's how it got started. And I said, well, if you get a lot of kids, I'll help. And it's really grown over the years because I think, what do we have?
We had 28 students last year.
Oh my goodness,
So
that's
that-
really
Yeah.
great.
And in the beginning, I did the 2nd through 3rd graders. She did the 4th through 5th. And we found out, like, say if one of us was sick, we'd combine the class. And then, you know, the 5th graders were like, oh, we had these 2nd graders with us. So the next year, we just did it all together.
Yeah.
Then we co-taught.
And it worked
that-
out much better.
Much better, because
good.
Yeah.
the kids were used to each other, all the different ages, and they got along very well.
And it was nice seeing the older kids kind of help out the younger kids too. Like they had something to look at, you know, and aspire towards older kids
Yeah.
when they were acting.
So that's how that evolved. And then in the beginning, we just had the parents come to watch at the end to see what kind of. We used a lot of theater games when we worked on ensemble. There were games that we did for that, or if we worked on voice projection or movement, focus, which was a good one, focus and concentration.
Focus and concentration.
That's-
It's a big deal.
it
They
is.
probably want you to spend a lot of time on that.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's
Focus
just
is
so many,
good.
you know, great theater games, so we did that. And then later we decided, you know, maybe they'd like to perform. So we did 2 years of that, where we picked out a play, and then they got parts, you know, with the first part of the year, because we started in September and went through, at first through May, and then we found out kids weren't
That's
coming
long.
because they start sports.
Oh, sure.
They do all,
Yeah.
so that's why we end at the end of March.
Okay, that makes sense.
We just go an hour and a half. In the beginning, we went an hour. And we figured that, too, was hard because by the time you got settled and waited for everybody, you had maybe 45 minutes at the most. Now, with our hour and a half, we get a good over an hour, you know. a
And
good-
everybody gets to participate. It's not like rushing through
Right.
the different games.
So, yeah, so
Good.
we've done productions at the end, and we have sellout crowds for the one
Yeah.
time we do it, and the community gets to see what we do, and
That's nice.
Yeah.
so it's
When
worked
will
out well.
the classes start for Class Act?
It is September
11th.
11th.
Okay.
We do have, they can register online. They can go to the box office on Tuesdays and Thursdays, because that's open from 10 to 4. And we actually have on September 4th, Christina and I go to the theater, and we're there for like an hour and a half if people want to come in to ask questions.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
And we do that, and we've had, you know, people that bring their child along because they're kind of worried about doing it.
Sure.
So they get to meet us, and then they ask questions. And so not a lot come to that, but there are the ones that need to and want to meet us. So
Or
that's,
if you don't have like a computer to register, we can help register for any class. Doesn't have to be just for our class, but we can help register you for there.
That's really
there.
nice.
Yeah.
We're talking this morning with Christina. Just forgot your last name, Frake.
Yes.
All right, good. And Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron, as we head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, BDACT's youth drama classes for students grades 2nd through 5th. Class Act. You can get more information and get signed up at bdact.org. Judy had also mentioned when the box office is open, folks can also take care of that right there at the theater on Tuesdays and and Thursdays. We will continue to talk about the classes available. We have to get to Judy Heffron, which we will soon do. Yay! Because Judy's going to share details with us about the One Voice Children's Course, which I had a chance to experience a little bit live in downtown Beaver Dam last year during Fall Downtown Fest. So really looking forward to talking with you about that. And Christina, I know that we also want to talk about volunteer opportunities available at BDACT as well. Hometown Today brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam and presented by Professional Floor Covering, your floor, and so much more. We will be heading over to the Daily Dodge News Center for a local news, sports, and weather update, and we'll get it going with an update from ABC News here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hey, this is Randy from Professional Floor Covering, welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It is going to be hot, hot, hot today and tomorrow. An excessive heat warning remains in effect from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 8 o'clock this evening. Please know that on top of our high that will be right around 92, the heat indexes will be between 102 and 109, both today and tomorrow. So please keep that in mind if you are doing things outside, and stay hydrated and stay safe. Amy Hudson here with you in the Summerland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. You can click on the Daily Dodge TV tab when you're on dailydodge.com. That'll get the stream going for you. And you can also subscribe to Daily Dodge TV on our YouTube channel. And when you do that, please remember to click the notifications icon so you get those alerts. You know when something is happening live here at 100 Bill McCullum Way in the Daily Dodge TV studios, or when we are out and about. We are heading back to school this morning with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. Happy to have with us Christina Frake along with Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron. And before we launch back into our conversation with the ladies, we're going to welcome another lady to the airwaves, Diana Ogle with Park Village Shopping Center. Good morning and happy Monday.
Good morning, happy Monday, and to all you mothers out there that have a quiet house, God bless you.
Oh my goodness. One of our guests here this morning, Diana, spent some time at Hobby Lobby at the Park Village Shopping Center.
I did.
Good girl, good girl. Isn't it the best?
It's really a beautiful store. A lot of nice things. My two daughters walked out with stuff.
The good and the bad part of the whole thing is because as the property manager / marketing coordinator for Park Village Shopping Center, they know my name. So Greg always goes, I don't even want you, my husband, my adorable husband. He goes, girl. He goes, they know your name when you walk in. I said, everyone in Hobby Lobby knows my name across the country. Everyone knows.
Oh my goodness. It's all happening. We waited for so long, and it's so exciting that the doors are open, and Park Village Shopping Center has always been a wonderful place to shop, and it looks so beautiful. I know that we go there to shop and get what we need and get our gifties and things like that, but it just looks so beautiful over there, Diana.
Absolutely, and I cannot thank all of our folks enough. Mark McCullum from McCullum Electric handled all of our electrical for us, and of course, Carl and Lori Brame from Wonder Creek Nursery. They make it look so pretty.
Yeah, it's lovely.
I mean, the flowers are just breathtaking.
It's really nice, and I know I'm in my 50s because I really enjoy the smooth cruise across the parking lot. The parking lot upgrade has been wonderful too.
Isn't that the best? I know. So Griswold Excavating was part of that as well. So it's just like in your world or in Christina and Judy's world. I mean, it takes a lot of it to make it work, and that's what is so blessed about this Beaver Dam community. I was talking to the manager at James at Hobby Lobby, and he said the people here are just spectacularly nice.
Yeah.
I said, well, that's how we roll. That's what we do.
Well,
that's what we do.
Fill us in. What do we need to know about the HAPS at Park Village Shopping Center?
Well, I'll tell you, Larry the Pepper has been making his rounds because, we've got that pre-pepper party at Tower Lanes coming up this Saturday.
Yes.
So Larry's been about town, and he is going to be going to Elevated Yoga and doing some yoga class.
Oh, right.
Well, he's got to get loosened up. He's got a couple of big gigs coming up. He's got the one on Saturday at Tower Lanes, and, of course, the 11th annual Beaver Dam Pepper Festival held right there at the Park Village Shopping Center will be Saturday, September 14th. So Larry's got to get limbered up.
Got to work on strengthening the core.
Yeah. So,
yes.
and then when he's done with that, he'll probably go to Tajewski and get adjustment, because those folks have been sponsors of ours for years. And so, he gets stretched out. He goes, Josh Tajewski, he lines his seeds up. It's the craziest thing to see.
You got to keep those seeds lined.
Keep your seeds in line, I'm telling you. So we're getting Larry the Pepper all trimmed and proper for that. So we've just got a lot going on there. The parking lot looks good. Hobby Lobby, they're having a grand opening today. We'll be doing a ribbon cutting in a couple of weeks there, but for now, we just got a lot of stuff going on, and it is a blessed day. And please be careful of your pets that are outside today, because it's going to be a scorcher. Make sure, just bring them in. Bring them in, because it's going to be darn hot. So, Christina and Judy, I thank you for everything you do at BDACT. It is a wonderful facility, and you just bring the goods here. We are blessed to have you in our community.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Diana. You make it a great day.
You make the best of the rest of yours. Bye-bye, ladies.
Bye. Diana Ogle with Park Village Shopping Center and the Beaver Dam Pepper Festival. Have you guys been to the Beaver Dam Pepper Festival? It is so much fun. We have a big pre-party happening this Saturday, 11 to 1 at Tower Lanes. Folks will be able to enjoy the Potosi Beaver Dam Pepper beer, Beaver Dam Pepper brats, and Beaver Dam Pepper pizza available for purchase. So it'll be fun. People can register for raffle prizes. Just a little rev up before we hit the big event.
How cool.
I know. And Larry, like, I can just, is he going to be doing that yoga? Like, what is it where, like, you're, like, kind of, you're
Hanging
in the air, like the aerial yoga. That's what I'm struggling
Yes.
for. Oh my goodness. I hope we get some good video from that. We are heading back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater this morning on Hometown Today. And with us, we have Christina Frake, Judy Pierce, and Judy Heffron. We've been talking about the opportunities that are available for kids in specific class ranges. You'll be able to find a fit for one of your kiddos. The Acting Up Youth Drama Club for kids in grades 6 to 8. Also, the Class Act Youth Drama classes for kids grades 2nd to 5. People can get more information, even get registered for those classes at BDACT.org. And Judy Pierce, you were mentioning regarding the Class Act Youth Drama classes that both you and Christina will be at the theater on September 4th if families and kids have questions.
Yeah, we'll be there from 5 to 6:30, and it's always nice to have people that their kids haven't been in it before. They can come and meet the two teachers and then ask any questions they want, and we can sign them up. And otherwise, it works out great for us, and they, like you said, they can sign up the other ways. And I had something I was going to say, and kind of completely went out of my brain.
Well, you think about that.
Okay.
Christina, share some of those volunteer opportunities at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, because you had shared earlier that you're the volunteer coordinator at BDACT.
Yeah, so any show, performance, or thing that we do, we always need volunteers, and we could not do it without volunteers. So if you see a show that you want to see a ticket to, click on it, and at the bottom before you when you purchase your ticket, you'll see the volunteer button, and you can click on it. But different things that we have is for front of house, which is ushering, helping people find their seats. There's the ticket booth. There's the popcorn kernel is what we call it, to make popcorn. To make the popcorn. Concessions, but there's also various things that you'll see when we do outreach stuff. So like the wine walk that's coming up, we're a stop for the wine walk.
Fun.
So we need people there to help pass out some wine and popcorn, and we'll have a photo booth. It'll be exciting. But yeah, so any time you see that we're putting something on, we always need a volunteer. So the newest thing, I think, is guys in dinner jackets, which is September 7th.
Yeah, I interviewed one of those 4 guys last week, and David Smith was here with us. That is going to be such a fun show.
Yes, I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, because it's with the Supper Club tour.
Yes,
so
yes.
you can expect a lot of great songs and funny Wisconsin shtick
Yes.
during that performance. Well, that sounds like a really fun. All those opportunities that you shared, those all sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah, they are. It's fun to do. You get to see the performance as well. So, yeah.
Christina Frake sharing some of those volunteer opportunities available at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. We have learned a lot so far this morning about heading back to school with BDACT, the Class Act Youth Drama classes for those kids in grades 2nd to 5th, the Acting Up Youth Drama Club for kids in grades 6 to 8, and we also want to talk with Judy Heffron about the One Voice Children's Chorus. Judy, thank you for being here. I first met you in person, I think it was last October during Fall Town Fest, and they just gave me a schedule. I had a microphone, I had a sound system, and I was like,
there on the corner.
We're just taking the day as it rolls out. And you had a great group of kids,
Yes.
that were performing for folks in downtown during the Fall Town Fest. Share a little bit about yourself and how you got to be involved with the One Voice Children's Choir.
Well, I totally blame Jeff Rayberg and Darby Hintz because Jeff was one of my principals when I taught out at Prairie View.
Okay.
And I also knew him through a church group that we played guitars. But anyway, he had said, wouldn't it be nice if there was a community chorus for kids? And I said, yeah, I think that'd be great. And so then Darby Hintz, who was also a music teacher here in Beaver Dam, we both taught music in Beaver Dam, we decided that it would be fun to start it. So we wrote it up, made a proposal, and we're still doing it.
That is really
So,
great. Yeah, a good
it was
idea
fun.
put into motion. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like I almost wish I would have started doing it even earlier because it's an area. It's not just Beaver Dam. So I know I just looked today. I finally thought, I'm just going to look and see who's signing up.
Okay.
But there's a couple of Randolph kids and Columbus and Fox Lake. So
That's
there's a
great.
homeschooled student, like from the parochial school, from the public school. So I think that's really nice because then it's, you learn to meet other kids and work together with other kids. So they have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah,
So-
and one of the things that is so nice about BDACT is that it includes everyone. Like,
Yes.
and anybody who wants to give it a shot. Someone my age, to the littles, and it just feels really welcoming there. It's nice.
But I said, I guess I don't remember a time when there wasn't music. I mean, I grew up with it. I think I started piano lessons because I'm from a family of 9. So my mom always wanted us doing things.
Oh,
So we all took piano lessons, and most of us played another instrument as well. But I just think that music is just part of what kids should have. There's so much benefit to it. And then I don't really teach the one voice kids reading music, but they start to pick it up just because we do have music in front of us. But we learn the directions in music, like what does the repeat sign mean, and what does DC fine or DS fine, and all of these directions that you can find in music. So I'm hoping that then they're taking it back to school and they're saying in their music class, oh, I know what that is, or looking in different music books, I know what that is.
Yeah.
So it's just, and then to me, it should just be fun.
yeah.
If it's not fun at that age, then they're not going to pursue it.
No, and they won't be engaged when they're in your
Nope,
class.
they'll just say, oh, well, we'll,
For sure.
do something else. But I said, if they like it at this age and they realize it's something they can do, that's another thing. Everybody can do this. Everybody can come and sing.
I love that you have just hearing you say that gives me confidence. Like, I could do
you
that.
could come.
Could
you
do
could come
that.
sing with us.
My husband doesn't really want me to sing out in public. Years ago at a wedding reception, I thought I would sing. What did I sing? They had karaoke there. It was a Dean Martin song. You're nobody till somebody loves you.
Sure.
I thought I rocked it. My husband apparently did not think so. We are heading back to school this morning on Hometown Today with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. Judy Heffron just sharing a little bit about music and as we talk about the One Voice Children's Chorus that she leads and how that all came to be. It's a really nice story, and I also think that music should be a part of everyone's life. I have 2 girls. One will be a senior this year, and one is just starting middle school. It is big. Yeah. But I remember, when she wasn't too sure if she wanted to continue with band, and we had just asked her to please complete, the school year and then make your decision. Don't quit halfway through. So she graduated from the alto sax to the baritone, and now her young sister has been playing the alto for this will be her 2nd year. But there's always a lot of music in her house. I don't play. I like to think I can sing. We definitely want to talk about those details, Judy, specifically for the One Voice Children's Chorus and, what that will be like to be a part of that group. We have to take another break.
That's okay.
So we're happy that you guys are here and hanging out. Again, we have this morning with us Judy Heffron, Judy Pierce, and Christina Frake. And happy belated 50th wedding anniversary, Judy Heffron. You had a big one.
Yeah, 50.
That's really awesome.
I used to think when I would hear that somebody was celebrating 50, they must be really old. And now it's me.
Oh, it's so wonderful. Congratulations to you and Tom.
Yeah,
It's really
I think
wonderful.
I'll stick with them for a while.
I love it. Hometown Today presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. We're talking about how quickly the summers go, the days go. Labor Day. I can't believe that Labor Day is happening like a week from today. McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam celebrating Labor Day with a store-wide sale, because they really do believe everyone who labors has made America strong, prosperous, and a great country. And their showroom at McKinstry's Home Furnishings is filled with sofas, reclining sofas, sectionals, and chairs, all at unbeatable savings, like Lazy Boy rocker recliners. You will find those starting at only $389. You will also save big on Simmons Beauty Rest and Symbol mattresses, and dining room and bedroom sets also marked down for the big Labor Day event at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. And it's always so fun to shop there because it's easy to get around the store. Everything looks so beautiful, and you get to check out all these accessories and beautiful paintings throughout the pictures throughout the store. You need those finishing touches to complete your room, and the team at McKinstry's can help you pull all of those things together. They offer you the latest styles and always designed to fill your home with comfort and quality. So hurry in, discover the Labor Day savings at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam, and know that the sale ends Saturday, August 31st. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
From Margazan to Marshall, Fox Lake to Fall River, Watertown to Waupun, and everywhere in between, we're talking about what's important in your hometown. This is Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
We are heading back to school this morning with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater and our guests, Christina Frake, Judy Pierce, and Judy Heffron, learning about the opportunities that are available for students through their Class Act youth drama classes. These are for kids in grades 2nd to 5th grade. Acting Up Youth Drama Club for kids in grades 6 to 8. And also just starting part of our conversation with Judy Heffron about the One Voice Children's Chorus. We will be checking in with Tom Ballweg at some point this morning. Tom, of course, with Ballweg Implement in Beaver Dam and Waupun. And really thankful that Diana Ogle from Park Village Shopping Center, who we talked with, Christina, you said, oh, she sounds like she's so much fun.
So fun.
She is. But was happy to hear her mention just regarding your pets when it is so hot, both today and tomorrow. Just leave them inside. We have an excessive heat warning that will remain in effect from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 8 o'clock this evening. Same for tomorrow. Our high today is going to be right around 92, but with the heat index, it's really going to be 102 or 109, right within that range. So please stay hydrated and safe if you are out today and tomorrow. We have a lot of sunshine and 78 degrees currently in Beaver Dam. I'm Amy Hudson in the Slumberland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. Click on the Daily Dodge TV tab when you're on the site. That'll get you engaged with the stream. And you can also subscribe to Daily Dodge TV on our YouTube channel. When you do that, please remember to click the notifications icon so you don't miss any of the happenings when we are live with the Daily Dodge TV studios. Judy Heffron, 9 kids in your family.
Yes.
8 siblings for you.
Yes.
Wow.
6 sisters.
Whoa.
And only 2 brothers.
Oh my goodness, that is incredible. You recently celebrated your 50th wedding anniversary, and you love music.
I do, yeah.
Love teaching, and I could really sense that vibe when I had met you last October, just watching you get the kids ready to go for their performance, leading them through those songs that they shared with us last October. You were even writing a song while we were in our commercial break.
Well, it was just like, okay, that's right, the notes and stuff like that, and where to sing and how to do it. And so it's just like, okay, if I don't write it down, I'll forget it.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we want to dive into some of the details about the One Voice Children's Chorus with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater, and what kids will be immersing themselves in, what the parents can look forward to. Where would you like to start?
Well, we will have our first rehearsal on September 8th. So we meet on Sundays in the evening, and we meet from 5 to 6, but we kind of encourage the kids to come by 4:45, 4:45. And we get a lot of kids that come in a little early. We do if they're having a part that they don't get, or something with a song that they're having trouble with, then we work on a little bit. But by 5 o'clock, we're going. And I make sure that by 6 o'clock, we're ready to go out. And it's kind of funny because my husband will sometimes be down because we meet in the lobby of the theater. And the kids will start singing as they're coming up the steps. I can hear them coming up the steps.
Cute.
So it's just such a good feeling to do this program.
Yeah.
So we'll start September 8th, but we will also take kids on the 15th. So it isn't like if you can't come on the 8th, you can't be in it. You can still register up to the September 15th.
Okay.
So we meet on Sundays from 5 to 6. We do perform again this year down at the Downtown Fall Fest.
Oh, great.
Which is really fun because our first concert is always just kind of a concert that the kids sing songs about, learning about the singing and getting to know you. There's usually a patriotic song. And then we very quickly morph into spooky.
Ooh, I like the spooky.
Halloween is one of my favorites. And so the kids are allowed then to wear costumes, which is what they really like about singing at Fall Fest. So it's just kind of fun. But you can register just like with Class Act. You can register online at BDACT. You can go into the ticket booth on Tuesdays and Thursdays, as Judy said, from 10 until 4. So you can actually go in and sign up. We have 3 concerts a year. So we'll have, the October concert, but then we'll have the Fall Fest. We do a Christmas concert. We have performed with the Beaver Dam Area Orchestra at their children's concert a couple of times.
Oh, wow. I bet that's spectacular.
I'm hoping this would be a year that they could come and sing with the orchestra, because then it's just a whole completely different experience singing with a live orchestra behind you. And for some kids, they've never actually seen, the instruments in an orchestra being played, or even close up like that. So that was an amazing experience for both of us, because I play in the orchestra, so then it was really different being there with my singing group to be a part of it. So we'll have Christmas, and then we end in March as well, because it was just really hard for kids and families to continue through May. So our last concert will be in March. I think it might be March 9th or something like that. It will be the second Sunday in March. And so we're going to do spine-tingling tunes for October. And then in December, we're going to actually do a concert based on Christmas cards.
Oh.
And the songs that kind of go with the pictures on Christmas cards. So it'll be called Christmas Card Carols.
Oh, I love that.
And then we're going to go wild in March and do On Safari.
All right. I love it. I feel like we need like an elephant-like sound effects. I love it.
Or a lion, maybe.
That's fantastic.
So I said, I think it will be a very fun year with the songs. I have 3rd grade through 5th grade, but if the kids have been in it, now in the past few years, I've allowed kids who were in it as 6th graders to come back. And it was a really good move, because those older kids are so helpful, even just helping the younger kids find the pages in their binder, or pointing out where we are in a song, and just kind of showing them how to follow the song. So it's been really beneficial, but they have had to have been in it. I don't take, for example, a new 6th grader couldn't join, but if they've been in it through 5th grade, then they can come back as a 6th grader.
That's nice.
But yeah, it's been fun. I just can't get enough of it.
Judy Heffron. I love it. We love that you keep doing it. Judy Heffron with us here this morning, sharing details about the One Voice Children's Chorus and how kids can be involved with that through Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. We also have Christina Frake with us, along with Judy Pierce, as they are involved with the Class Act youth drama classes and also Acting Up Youth Drama Club. Folks can get more information about all of these opportunities at bdact.org. Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor, covering your floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. Judy Heffron, where does that, you're really talented too with helping with costumes? Oh. And I have to assume that that's easier done when you have something sharp to cut all that fabric with, or whatever it is that you're working on. Yes. So there is a place called Pro Edge Sharpening, and they'll sharpen anything with an edge. So those fabric scissors, knives,
Pinking shears.
Yeah, exactly. Anything with an edge. Big stuff, small stuff. It is a division of Professional Floor, covering at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam. So you go to the same place as Professional Floor Covering. You just go through a different door. They are in Suite D and online at proedge.com. So keep that in mind when you're... Everybody is really excited about those scissors, and Randy said that's one of their most popular things. And we have a really popular guy, I think, on the line with us. Charlie, is Tom Ballweg with us here this morning, or did I see Tom disappear?
He still is. He's on the line.
Oh, he's on the line. All right. Good morning, Tom Ballweg. How are you?
Hey, good morning, Amy. Hey, maybe I could go to that Pro Edge place and they could put a little edge on me also.
Oh, Tom Ballweg, we love the edge that you have.
I could send there.
We love the edge that you have, Tom Ballweg. How's your week starting off?
Well, it's starting off good. Yesterday was really a nice day, a little on the hot side, but, other than that, nice weekend, and I think we're supposed to get rain tomorrow.
There is a possibility of maybe a shower or a thunderstorm, and we will take it. Also, maybe a chance for a morning shower. It is going to be so hot today and tomorrow. Are you staying inside and staying hydrated?
Well, I always stay hydrated. I stay hydrated during the day. I stay hydrated with water.
Okay.
And then a lot of times when it comes evening, I go with the purified water.
Oh, okay. That works. That we can
You
be
know
down
what
with that.
purified water is, right?
Is it beer, Tom?
Beer. That's
Okay.
beer. It's pasteurized, right? I think it's pasteurized. Well, I know it's heated up, so it's purified, right?
Oh, I love it. Fill us
So
in
the
on
healthy
the.
people drink beer, right?
What's that?
The healthy people drink beer.
Do you think so, ladies? Is Tom right? The healthy people drink beer? Everything in moderation, my friend.
Yes, I realize that.
Oh, my goodness. Fill us in on the happenings at Fall Lake Implements in Beaver Dam and Waupun.
Well, first of all, at our Waupun store on September 4th, that's next Wednesday, we're going to be having our combine clinic. And that's it's a technical and mechanical clinic to make sure that people have their combines set correctly and that they understand the electronics that are in the newer ones, because the electronics can help them. It's kind of like having, those new adaptive cruise on your car, but you don't know how to turn it on.
Oh, sure. That's a good way to serve that up there.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Nor would you know how to set it, so it doesn't work because you don't know how to set it. Well, that's just like that on a combine, where we have lots of different things, lots of different technical things. So next week, Wednesday, September 4th, the morning session starts between 10:30 and 11, and that is the newer combines that have the technology on them, and they're generally rotor combines. In the evening, actually late afternoon, 6 p.m., we have the walker-style combines. These are more of the older combines. They've got more hours on them, so obviously there's going to be more technical, mechanical stuff that they're talking about. At the afternoon one, or the one that starts in the morning and goes into the afternoon, Melissa, our integrated solutions person here at Ball Week Implement, is going to be part of that, teaching you how to use some of those apps that are inside the combine that could make combining better. And Tim Holland, who's the mechanical end of it, and the two of them joined together to make sure that you understand everything about them. We're also going to cover corn heads and draper heads and bean heads for those two. And if you come to the school, you get 10% off on parts. And the idea is that you learn what you need to fix on your combine, and you put an order in. We can even give you no interest, no payments on those parts because it'll be a larger order. So it's all about harvest season. We're getting ready for that. We also have low rates on select tractors and combines, as low as 2.9. And we're getting a lot of, I would say, smaller, older tractors in. So if you're not interested in the big ones, we've got the older, smaller ones there also. And gators. The EAA gators are back, the event-driven units.
Okay.
John Deere just came out, and I actually think that this program starts next week, but they let us know this week. But 1.9% for 84 months.
Wow.
There's still 0% for 36, or 1.9 for 84 months, or $2,500 off. And those are for the M's and R gators with cabs on them. Okay. So if you go to our website, you ladies probably don't, look at, sit there and look and dream about boats and gators and
Not lately.
compacts and, well, it's better than a new bathroom.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
Yeah, you can have a lot more fun with a gator than a new bathroom.
Well, when can we come see you at Fall Lake Implement in both Beaver Dam and Waupun?
So we are open at the Waupun store, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturdays till 3, and at Beaver Dam, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, Saturday till 3. These units are sitting outside. You can see them. You can open them up. You can sit in them. They've got little yellow tags on them. Take a tag number and call one of the salespeople. They can put a price together for you. We can check on the financing end of it, let you know what payments are on there. But we can take care of you whether you're looking for the big stuff or the really small stuff.
Awesome. We are in good hands at Ballwick Implement. Thank you so much, Tom.
You bet. You guys have a great day.
We will. You too. Stay safe. Stay hydrated.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Bye. Tom Ballweg with Ballweg Implement. I knew he was getting around to beer. I knew that's what he was talking about. We will continue our conversation with Christina and both of the Judys who are here with us today from Beaver Dam Area Community Theater as we head back to school here on Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Don't be sad that summer is winding down because we still have brat fries, which makes it feel like summer. So get ready for a couple this week. This Wednesday, you will find your brat fry crew at Heritage Homes in Watertown from 11 to 1 for just $2. You get that tasty Pernat brat and a beverage, and you get to learn about what is happening at Heritage Homes. And this Friday, we get to launch you into the weekend with another world-famous brat fry. We will be at JB Mechanical at their new location at 805 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam. Again, time frame always the same for our brat fries, 11 to 1. JB Mechanical celebrating 8 years as your local HVAC contractor. They service commercial, residential, and industrial clients, and they're going to have some amazing prizes for you to get registered to win at the Brat Fry this Friday between 11 and 1. A furnace. You can get registered to win a brand new furnace from JB Mechanical. I know that's another moment like when you feel really grown up, like, wow, that's incredible. I want that. Fall preventative maintenance check on your heating system, along with the filter, 2 sets of brewer tickets, and you must register during the event. Winners will be drawn at 1 o'clock. So again, that is this Friday at our world famous brat fry from 11 to 1 at JB Mechanical. And just added last week, if you're looking to, oh my goodness, let's see, October, we actually have brat fries going into the early part of October. So check out our brat fry page at dailydodge.com and know that our brat fries are powered by AmeriGas. So many great opportunities, educational experiences for kids available at Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. I know that a lot of folks are focused on back to school time. This is part of the back to school plan. It's part of that back to school plan to head back with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. I think so too. And I'm going to hold up this poster. This is awesome. So, and you had the big one right there, Ninja. This is great. I came back down to the desk here. We're talking with Christina Frake, Judy Pierce, and Judy Heffron about these opportunities between the One Voice Children's Chorus led by Judy Heffron. Maybe it's Class Act youth drama classes for kids grades 2nd through 5th, and Acting Up Youth Drama Club for kids grades 6 to 8. And you busted out this great poster. And I really love this. In addition to the fun visuals, it really captures it, developing core stage skills, building that self-confidence, making new friends, and having fun while doing it. And I love this picture of Judy Heffron. You can see it right there on Daily Dodge TV. That is music in motion right there. You are leading that One Voice Children's Chorus.
Can't sing standing still.
No, definitely not. Just like I can't talk sitting still. I talk with my hands a lot and move around. It's part of expressing yourself.
Absolutely.
But this is really wonderful. And again, for kids that want to be a part of the Class Act drama class for grades 2nd through 5th. Maybe it is the One Voice Children's Chorus, grades 3 through 5, or Acting Up Drama Club for those middle schoolers in grades 6 through 8. Get the information. Get signed up at bdact.org/classes. That will give you the information that you need. And you can also get registered right there. I know that there is an opportunity for parents and kids to meet both Christina and Judy Pierce when it comes to which of your classes, the ones that you're collaborating with.
Class Act.
And that's September 4th, right?
Right,
You'll be there. That's really nice that you're making the time to do that. Just kind of ease those butterflies and answer those questions that kids might have. We do have to take another quick break, and we will be back continuing our conversation with the ladies from Beaver Dam Area Community Theater as we head back to school here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Neighbor, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hometown Today, all about bringing our friends and neighbors together. Let us know what is happening in your hometown. If you have an event coming up, big or small, if there's someone in your hometown that you're thinking, wow, Amy really needs to have a conversation with this person, let us know. Easily done by simply sending an email to WBEV Hometown at goodkarmabrands.com. Amy Hudson here with you in the Slumberland Furniture Studios and the Daily Dodge TV studios as we stream live at dailydodge.com. Click on the Daily Dodge TV tab. That will make the stream happen for you. And you can also subscribe to Daily Dodge TV on our YouTube channel. And please remember to click the notifications icon when you do that. This morning we're talking with Christina Frake along with Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron. We are back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. Each of these ladies working on really great opportunities and experiences for your kids. Judy Heffron leading the One Voice BDACT Children's Chorus, and I love the music in motion picture. You'll see the back of Judy's head as she's leading the group there in one of their posters. And also we have the Class Act Youth Drama Classes for kids grades 2nd to 5th. That is led by Christina Frake and Judy Pierce, and the Acting Up Youth Drama Club for kids grades 6 to 8, and that is led by Naomi. She couldn't be here with us today, so again, thank you for sharing the information that she wanted to make sure folks were in the know about. We're going to start with you again, Christina, at the other end of the Daily Dodge TV desk. So what do we need to know about the Class Act Youth Drama Classes for kids, and how do they get involved?
BDACT.org /classes. Otherwise, if you go to the website, you'll see classes as a tab, and you can see all 3 of the offerings we have there, and you can register. But September 19th is when the middle school drama club starts. So, yes.
All right, very good. And right next to you, we have Judy Pierce. You guys are collaborating together.
Yes.
So how does that work then in class? Are you both there teaching, or do you take a class and then Christina will take a class?
Well, it kind of depends. Like I said earlier, we had split up the ages. Now they're all together. Usually we do different theater activities. Like if we're teaching ensemble, we've got a lot of different acting things to do. So she might do one of those, and then I'll do the next one. And so we switch it that way pretty much. So we take turns doing it, and the other person's in there. And I usually try to keep my mouth shut when she's doing it. So I don't,
Is that hard for you,
It
Judy?
It is. And then, because we say, well, if you think of something when we're doing it, tell us, because you can add to it. So we do that for all the different activities, and I think that's basically it. And the other one of us can keep anybody in line that needs to be, But they've been a great group of kids.
For sure.
They're good to work with, and we all have those days that we're maybe not as focused or concentration
For
and
sure.
stuff going on. And we do, before I forget, we want to welcome former students, even if they've had it a couple times, because we do change the different activities that we do, but we still teach the basic theater terms and, theater activities. And like Judy Heffron's One Voice, we do have a lot from different communities that come too. So
That's
it's
nice.
great. The area is an important word for the theater.
It really is. Judy Heffron, when you were talking earlier about having kids that are signed up from Randolph, you mentioned Columbus, and you're right, Judy Pierce, that area is really important because it's not just Beaver Dam.
Right. And that changed. It used to be Beaver Dam Community Theater, but they wanted it to include, we have Horicon people, Mayville people, Columbus, I think, and Fox Lake, and it was just...
Well, and those kids bring another experience to the kids who are maybe, they're Washington School kids. Well, then all of a sudden now we've got kids from another school, and it's just a different experience that they bring.
And some of those communities don't have community theater, so it's
Right.
great that they have something that's close by.
Yeah, have those opportunities. Judy Heffron, there is a minimum of 15 students needed for your One Voice Children's Chorus.
Right. And I checked today. Well, I might as well look.
How's it looking?
I have 15. I have the
great.
15. So last year we ended up with 24, which was really a nice group. The very first year we had 33.
Okay.
So, I mean, it ranges. With the chorus, you can always, double up parts and, take turns and things like that. But I do, before I forget, I do have to say, I am not in this alone. My first few years, Darby Hintz was the accompanist. And they don't just sit there and play piano. They also, help out with the kids and, will, help them with a part that they're having trouble with. Then I had Sarah Swigert last year, and Marcia Zabkowitz is going to be there this year.
Say Marcia's last name again.
Zabkowitz.
That's fabulous.
I know, and she is amazing. All three of them have been music teachers, so I said that they can't help it. They want to be involved, and they work with the kids. They help me out a lot, so I really need to thank them for their part in this too.
It's nice. And registration is open now.
Right now.
So folks can do that at bdact.org. The other Judy Pierce, you had those time frames for Tuesdays and Thursdays when the box office is open. Tuesdays and Thursdays, when can they head in there?
From the 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
10 to 4
And we also do accept kids further on. We've done it even longer. We kind of like it by 2 weeks, but if there's someone that calls that has moved in and never heard about it, we'll take them.
And we've had kids that weren't sure if they wanted to be in it and have tried it for the first 2 weeks, and then I don't think we've had anyone not stay. So
That's a really good track record. Christina, you had mentioned that you have open house for one of your boys today, so you have to head out soon.
do.
It's really been a pleasure having you on Hometown today and getting to know you. Thank you for making the time, and I hope the school year gets off to a great start for your kids.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. The Judys are hanging out for a little while longer. Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron staying with us as we head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. We will be heading over to the Daily Dodge News Center for our local news, sports, and weather updates, and we'll get it going with an update from ABC News here on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It's Randy from Professional Floor Covering. You're listening to Hometown Today on the 5,000 watt flamethrower on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
It is warming up outside, a lot of sunshine and 82. Please keep in mind an excessive heat warning is in effect from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 8 o'clock this evening, and that's also going to be a repeat for us tomorrow as well. There is an excessive heat warning. Dangerously hot conditions are expected throughout all of Wisconsin, with heat index values between 102 and 109. So if you have to be outside working today, please stay hydrated, take those breaks when you need them, and don't leave your fur babies outside. Nothing to mess around with when it gets this hot. We are expected to hit a high near 92 today. Back to school time. Oh, it is, and many ways, and it is also back to school time with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. And thank you to Christina Frake, who had to jet off for open house with one of her kiddos. And we have the Judys with us here, Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron, joining us to share those details about the different opportunities, the different experiences that your kids can enjoy, whether it's in Judy Heffron's One Voice Children's Chorus that she leads, or one of the other classes for kids. They have Class Act Youth Drama classes. These are specifically for kids in 2nd grade to 5th grade, and Christina Frake and Judy Pierce leading the way for that. And then the Acting Up Youth Drama Club, specifically for kids in grades 6 to 8, and that being led by Naomi, who sadly couldn't be with us here this morning. We certainly appreciate the Judys and Christina being here with us. Congratulations, Judy Heffron, on getting your minimum 15 students. I love that you checked that off this morning before you came in for Hometown Today. Tell us again about the classes and what kids and families can look forward to as you bring out their music talent.
Well, I think a lot of it, too, is just giving them a chance to be on stage and build up a little confidence and then pride in what they can do. And then it's really nice then to see them follow it up by being in Tell-a-Tale Theater or other productions. I know one of our singers was the boy in that Brand New Life, the musical that was done.
Yeah.
He did such an amazing job, and that was a lot. So I said, I think the program, it's just so good because a lot of kids come in and they're real shy, and I'll say, well, anybody want a solo? And my older kids will raise their hands right away. And by the 3rd concert, it's just like, yeah, we all want solos. So then it's just like, okay, scramble to find some music where they can sing solos. But I just think that's a big part of it for me, that they're having fun, that they're meeting other kids, but that they're also building up self-esteem and self-assurance, because being on stage and singing to an audience, I always tell the kids, I said, my back's to the audience. I'm not so worried, but you better do a good job because they're looking at you and they're seeing you, because that's a part we don't think about either, is that you're not just singing, but everybody can see you.
Yeah.
So then that's where the actions and the movements and some of the props come in, is that, you're being watched as well. So, and I always think memorizing. There aren't too many things where kids have to memorize things anymore.
No, everything's at our fingertips if we need help with anything.
But these songs are all memorized, and we usually do 12 songs for sure for each concert.
Wow.
So they are working on the music. I always encourage them to read it at home, to sing it at home. But we really get in there and get singing right away.
Well, when you mentioned the 12 songs for each of your concerts, you have a concert coming up in October. And I like that you said spine-tingling tunes we get to look forward to. You love Halloween. Christmas, the Christmas Card Carols performance. And then in March, on Safari.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we kind of picked those themes, and for me, that was a good thing. And Kim Doyle and David Smith from the theater, we sat down and kind of thought ahead, because she said it would be nice to be able to put that in the information flyer as to what kind of concerts we were doing and what kind of music we would be doing. And it's just kind of like, I've already got some songs set up, which is rare for me, to be that far ahead. But yeah, should be a good season.
It will be a good season. And those classes for the One Voice Children's Chorus, those classes meet on Sundays.
Right.
From 5 to 6. And you had something specific, though, you had shared earlier. It was like a little bit before, like you want everybody settled at the start of class. So what was it that you had shared earlier, Judy?
Well, it's kind of funny because my kids will come in we meet in the lobby and then send them up the stairs to get to the third floor is where all of our classes are, is on the third floor. But I know a lot of times I'll hear them singing on the way up. And it's just so fun that, that they're headed up there, they know they're coming to sing, and then they're already doing it.
Yeah, that's great.
We sing on the way out, though, too.
That's fantastic. For folks that want to get their kids signed up for the One Voice Children's Chorus, they can do that at BDACT.org, or head down to the theater on Tuesdays or Thursdays when the box office is open from 10 to 4 p.m. And classes only, the class fee for all the classes, which also includes a T-shirt, which now you're sad you didn't wear today.
I'm sad I didn't wear it
And a music
today.
binder, only $60. So again, folks can learn more and get their kids signed up at BDACT.org. Do the Judys hang out together outside of the theater? You guys seem to have such a nice rapport with one another.
Well, I knew Judy before because you had both and Catherine, both of my daughters in first grade. So I've known her for a long time. Well, maybe just a short time because we're not that old.
No,
That's right. That's right.
Maybe not you, but yeah, no, we've had with the kids. That's how we got to. And two of our girls were one of mine and hers were in the same class. And over the years, I think because we had the girls involved in theater for a while,
Right.
and then now we get her involved in
Now
the
I
summer.
make costumes for the Telltale production.
That's
I
really
help.
great.
I'm not ever really in charge, but I help.
Oh, she.
I just think like working on the costumes and the set design, it's fun, but that is pivotal. Like
But
you
what
got to
threw
get
me-
that right.
What threw me this year was because it was kind of easy when my granddaughter was in it.
Oh, yeah.
But now this year she was in the older kids group and my grandson was in the younger kids group, so I did both.
She had to help. But she is so good
It is fun.
because we had Moonfish because we did Finding Nemo.
Oh,
And for the new Moonfish, they had fish gloves on their hands that she made without a pattern. You had to make 22 hands, right? 22
Well, and that's
fish.
what threw me. I thought I was done, and then I was putting them on. And I thought, wait a minute, I have to have some more because they need two. Like,
I hope that didn't happen in a dress rehearsal
No,
where you were
no.
like hours away.
I was sitting at home in front
Oh,
of
and
the
then
TV.
she whips those other 11 up like nothing, But that's what the talent,
But that's what's nice about getting involved, and I think that's what's really nice about kids getting involved in these classes through the theater, because all of the people that are involved are really, really dedicated to kids. We really are. And the theater is a very, very nice facility. It's a wonderful stage for my chorus to be able to sing on that stage. So, and I had made a list. Rick Ramirez, who does a lot of plays and stuff, he wrote a song and he did it with my kids.
Oh,
Yeah, it was really
Yeah. And William Brooks, who has written some amazing pieces for the orchestra, wrote one, and that's when my kids sang along with the orchestra. So I said, these kids, the composer from Brand New Life came in on Sunday night and talked to them. So I said it's also other experiences that they're getting. They've sung at Earth Day, they've sung at Fall Fest. So anything that can be rewarding for kids, they're going to get through this theater program, whether it's the acting class or it's the chorus or both. I mean, since we're on different nights, I said they can be in both.
And we have had
kids be in both.
both, and then
So-
we try to work with them too so that we talk about auditioning so that the ones that are old enough to be in Telltale in the summer, we go through that experience, and that helps a little bit too.
yeah, getting them prepared.
And it's nice to see, too, even the older productions, because we've been going for 5 years. So some of the kids who started that first year as a fifth grader, well, they're big kids, really big kids, and to see their name in a program is very rewarding.
Yeah, and it's a lot for them to be proud of.
Oh,
they
it
put
is.
a lot of hard work and effort, before before it's really showtime, and they get to share that with everybody. The Judys are here with us this morning. I love saying that. Judy Pierce and Judy Heffron with us as we head back to school with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater. Judy Heffron leading up the One Voice Children's Chorus, and Judy Pierce, along with Christina Frake, who was with us earlier on the program, leading the Class Act youth drama classes, specifically for kids in grades 2nd to 5. Second grade to 5th grade. Something about how I said that did not seem quite right. And also the Acting Up Youth Drama Club, specifically for kids in grades 6 to 8, led by Naomi, who couldn't be with us here today, but really nice of everyone to share that information about that. Of course, BDACT.org is a place you can go to get more details about all of these opportunities and even to get your kids signed up. And I just realized, because I would like for you, Judy Pierce, to share details again about the Class Act youth drama classes, but I forgot to mention what Wade brought down here while we were in our news break, and we do want to get this out for folks because it is going to be dangerously hot today and tomorrow. Not exaggerating for effect at all. The heat index values between 102 and 109, both today and tomorrow. Our high is going to be right near 92, and that excessive heat warning in effect until from 1 o'clock this afternoon until 8 this evening. And I think this is probably going to be the first of many things that are either canceled or rescheduled. But please know the Beaver Dam Loaves and Fishes are canceling their free drive-through meal tomorrow due to the prediction of the high temperatures. It's all about keeping their guests and their volunteers safe. So again, that is for tomorrow. The Beaver Dam Loaves and Fishes canceling their free drive-through meal tomorrow due to the excessive heat. So we'll keep you posted on other things, other updates that need to be shared. And of course, you can always head to dailydodge.com for those updates as well on the weather and closings page, brought to you by Surefire. Back to the Judys, Judy Heffron and Judy Pierce. Along with Christina, Judy Pierce, you are leading the way for the Class Act youth drama classes. Give us an overview again and what the kids and families can expect.
Okay, so we run through September 11th, and if they, join a week or so later, that's fine. We encourage them to try to do it on time. And a lot of times we say you don't need to pay for the first class right away or the second. Make sure your child really wants to do this. We don't want to have them pay ahead of time and then find out. And so we do that. Like I said before, we run through the end of March. We do a play at the end, and usually we have the play already picked out. But we found last year we picked out a play, and we knew how many kids. The play we picked said, like 23 to 39. So we thought, okay. And we had I think we had 23. Well, then we found we had to have people double cast and things. So then costumes ended. We had all these kids that had to switch costumes to be another character. And Rudy Gaitan was our costume person who did a wonderful job. And I happened to talk to him, and I said, now we're not going to pick a play right away, so you won't have to make double costumes because we and have people switch and things like that. So we've been looking at plays, but we haven't picked. We're going to wait till we get closer to the numbers and stuff. And we learned too that when we only had it for an hour, we let parents know they have to really rely on helping with memorization. Where normally, like in the summer when you're in a telltale play, a lot of you meet 5 days a week, 2 hours a day, and all that repetition, you learn your lines. Well, we only meet once a week, and our repetition isn't over and over because you have to get so much done. And so we send home a script for them to keep at home so they can learn these. And we found the first year with only an hour, and parents new to it, it was tough for them to learn their lines. And this last year went much better. We added time, and it just went well. They knew their lines really well. So we do rely on parents for many things, just like Judy said, and committees. And what's nice is a lot of them have never been in the theater, and they go, wow. And you know, and sometimes you think, oh, it's going to be just an okay thing. And in both programs and all three, like acting up to, it's really quality stuff. And the people are like, wow, this was amazing. You know, and a lot of them get involved more then. And like I said, if they haven't been in the theater, they have no idea what it's going to be like. And so it's just a great thing for the kids. We even meet in the lobby like Judy does. We wait, though, because we just want to wait for everybody because your husband's there to make sure.
Tom sits downstairs and kind of just kind of keeps pushing.
So what we do when we're waiting, because then we lock the doors because nobody else is usually there. It's basically us. And so we play theater games while we're waiting, and we let the kids do stuff so that they don't, you know, they're coming from a day being in school all day long, and we want this to be fun for them too. So
Absolutely.
So it's a great show, great class.
And your first class is
September 11th.
Okay,
We want them to have a week in school before we start,
Oh,
so
that's
they
nice.
get used to their regular school day and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot all at once. That
All at
of a
once.
sudden seems to be
And there's a
happening.
lot of things that I know parents are signing their kids up for. I mean, you know, whether you're signing your kids up for scouting or swim lessons or trying to figure out where you're going to give them piano lessons. And this is kind of like another thing to remember. But I think that's why it's nice that we start just a little bit later
Yeah.
so that you can still sign up.
Well, they have forms to fill out when they go to school and
Yeah.
everything, and
Yeah.
you know, we just want to make it easy.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, a little easier.
And Judy Heffron, your first rehearsal for the One Voice Children's Chorus is coming up September 8th. And again, these groups or classes meet on Sundays between 5 and 6. For folks that want more information and to get their kids signed up, they can easily do that at BDACT.org.
Yeah, and for people who are listening, I mean, you know, if you think your grandkids would enjoy it, because sometimes the parents are very busy with a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I also want to say that for these kids, they need an audience.
Yeah.
So even if you don't have children in it, maybe, you know, try coming to one of our concerts or come to the end of the year production for Class Act, because it's so nice for them to look out, and it's nice for them to get the applause because they worked so hard, you know, to do this. So, you know, come and be part of the audience.
I like that
Even if you don't have
suggestion.
anybody there.
Yeah,
So,
that's good.
because they're cute. They're
They
so
are.
cute.
And talented.
I know.
I love it. Thank you, Judy Heffron. Thank you, Judy Pierce. It was a pleasure, and appreciate you guys making the time for Hometown Today and all this great work that you're doing with Beaver Dam Area Community Theater and the kiddos from the area. Thank you very much.
We like doing it. And we like
Yeah.
being here too. So
It's nice. Hometown Today, presented by Professional Floor Covering Your Floor and so much more, and brought to you in part by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in beautiful historic downtown Beaver Dam. This is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.